Lawyers. Have you ever had to defend someone who once made your life miserable? When I was 12, there was a kid in my neighborhood who bullied me relentlessly. His name was Tony. He was the classic big kid, always surrounded by his little minions who laughed at everything he did. He'd push me around, steal my lunch money, and call me all kinds of names. It got so bad that I started walking the long way home just to avoid him. Fast forward 15 years. I'm working as a lawyer, and one morning I get called into court for a public defender case. I walk in, and sitting at the defendant's table is Tony. I recognized him immediately. He looked older, rough around the edges, but it was definitely him. I pretended not to know him at first, and the judge asked me to speak with my client. When I sat down across from him, he squinted at me for a second, and then his eyes went wide. "Hey, aren't you?" I cut him off. "Yeah, I am." He started to apologize right there. "I'm sorry, man. I was such a jerk back then. I was just stupid." I shook my head and said, "Tony, let's focus on your case." He was in for something small, petty theft, I think. But he had a long record, so he was looking at serious time. I did my job and got him the best deal I could. Later, he pulled me aside and said, "You could have thrown me under the bus. Why didn't you?" I just shrugged and said, "Because I'm not you." I think that hit him hard. Last I heard, he straightened his life out.